What it do, y'all? Hey, I'm back in the office with another one, man. And with this one, I want every man that if they see this video to leave in the comments, would you go to the police station and tell the police on your woman if she was putting her hands on you to save your job, though, your career? I just want to know because I know most men wouldn't do that because for one, it's too much. They got too much pride, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them. Ain't no way I could have done that, man. I'm just saying, like he probably got a lot going on for himself. Woo, understandable, but hey, I just man, we would have had to play the same game. I'm sorry. That's what it is.
Nothing. You can just ignore me when I'm trying to talk to you about my.
On January 9th, 2023, a distressed man arrived at the police station to report a domestic disturbance at his home. He was eager to share his story with law enforcement, seeking assistance with the situation he had experienced.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good, how are you? Did you call?
I didn't call anybody, but I talked to her.
Right. What happened?
So, my name is, can I start or?
Yeah.
My name is Nate. I live in, I don't know if you're familiar with that area. So this morning, I have an incident with my wife. I'm in the military, I'm staff sergeant. And I already talked to the APs and I talked to my leadership, my first line supervisor about the incident that happened this morning. Mm-hmm. And pretty much my wife and I were going through some disagreements right now. And she was hitting me.
Okay.
I know. I'm here because I have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm kind of like worried about the consequences. So I don't want to kind of like lose my career or put myself in a position where my career is going to be jeopardized. I already talked to my first line too. Mm-hmm. And he said that he can put me in a barrack room and all this stuff, which is what I'm trying to avoid. When I talked to them, they told me the same thing. Even if I'm a victim, that's pretty much the law favor the spouse. In this case, I don't know if you're familiar with that part. Though what I'm hearing is just, we started through the weekend. Mm-hmm. Result of that, she was at the house. She came home yesterday she's in the reserve, so she came home yesterday from South Carolina. Uh-huh. I wasn't talking to her. I cleaned the whole house and minding my own business. And this morning, I was getting ready to take my kids to daycare on post.
As he spoke with the officer, he revealed that his girlfriend, whom he also referred to as his wife, had physically assaulted him. This was a shocking claim, and the officer listened carefully as the man shared his side of the story. The situation became even more concerning when the man showed the officer video footage on his mobile phone, which he claimed would support his version of the events. The video was difficult to watch.
I had to blur that out because, hey, YouTube be tripping, man. But hey, this helper crazy, man. And the kicker to all this, man, she want to be an Instagram hoe, man. She wants some attention. She got everything she need and want without even working, man. And all she want is a nigga that she don't even know to say, "Good morning, beautiful." Man, this world is crazy, man. These hoes is nuts, bro. Real talk, man.
But confirm the man's claim. The footage showed disturbing moments of the altercation, leaving no doubt about the severity of the situation.
And both of them, and I put them all in the car, and I guess she was thinking that we were cool. She was like, I was going to the gym in the afternoon, and I didn't tell her anything, so she kind of like went away inside of the house and closed the garage. So I was just getting ready to leave, and she opened the garage back and started talking to me, arguing, and then she started pushing me and in the face, and then she started gaslighting me. Mm-hmm. And maybe I was saying things that I was gaslighting her too.
Like what?
Like ignoring her because I wasn't talking to her about. She was asking about. She was like,
And you call that gaslighting her because you was ignoring her. Come on, man. What the hell you thinking about? Nigga, you supposed to ignore her. This whole acting crazy too. Yeah, man. You gotta learn to put your foot down, man. That's why she treating you like that, man. You acting soft. I know you ain't trying to lose your career or nothing, but she wants you to shake her up a little bit. You ain't got to put your hands on her. You ain't got to punch. You got to raise your voice at least, man. I'm sorry, man. It's just what it is, man.
I got it on video, but I'm not gonna show you until we finally talk. And then I would just.
What do you have on?
I'm not intimidated by you anymore. I'm not scared by you. There's nothing that you can do to intimidate you. Nothing. You think that you can just ignore me when I'm trying to talk to you about my kids? Huh? I'm not afraid of you.
Hey, man, come on. Hey, she wants you to get loud, man. She want to know if she got a man or not. Real talk, that's all she want. She just wants you to raise that voice like you supposed to, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, hell nah, I ain't going.
Because you always trying to intimidate me. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you.
Will you congratulations to the next relationship?
She's right.
Who?
My wife.
Where is she?
The white car.
The truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm sure she can tell that she's texting me and calling me.
Okay.
And she.
Does she know you're here?
Yeah, because she's seen my location. Well,
Okay. Stay in here for just a minute, okay? $25. Can I get another unit with me? I've got the other party showing up here at headquarters.
What was that unit?
25. Hello, are you Kelly?
Yes.
Can I talk to you for just a minute? Okay.
When the officer arrived at the property, he saw a woman trying to leave. Her behavior immediately raised suspicion. She seemed in a hurry to leave the scene, which seemed strange given the circumstances. The officer stopped her and asked if she had anything to do with the disturbance. The woman denied any involvement in a crime. She began to offer her version of the story, but her response felt off to the officer. The woman then tried to deflect blame by giving conflicting statements. She changed her story several times, seemingly trying to confuse the officer.
So now she want to play victim. Like most of them. You want to play victim now after you done mushed the nigga. Come on, man. What the hell?
Hey, I'm Officer Moran. What's going on with your husband?
I mean, I'm sure you know his side of the story.
And I want to get yours. So
yeah, it's probably true.
Okay.
What he said.
What do you think he told me? Like, I'm just trying to get your side, okay?
We've been going through this for 3 years.
Yeah,
It's
it sounds like it's
it hasn't gone this far.
Probably
I don't know.
true.
I'm sure he told you everything. He's really good at building cases against me. He's
Okay.
a very smart man.
Okay, so what from your perspective, what happened?
He knows how to push me past my limits and manipulate me to the point to where I finally break, and then he does stuff like this.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying, like in general, that this is like an ongoing thing. But what about today? How did he do that today?
Trying to threaten that he's going to have full custody of our children.
Okay.
Not say that exactly, but don't worry about it. I got it. The words that he says, I don't even know how to put it in word for word right now.
Okay. So you feel like he was provoking you?
Of course, he always does.
Okay, so how did the argument start?
He accuses me of stuff that's not true.
Okay.
And he sees tiny parts of little stories or little stuff that goes on, and then he makes this story in his mind as if it's true, and it's not. And I don't know how much longer, I can't even plead my case because he will bring up another thing on top of that, can we talk privately at work?
Yeah, we can step off to the side here. We can't go inside right now. I'm not trying to have you put all your business out there. So he was accusing you of things, right?
Hey, Miss Officer, you treating her like she the victim. No, she's the one that's doing the abusing, bro. Because she want to be an Instagram hoe. So what's all this? Like, come on, man.
That's not true, and I'm just sick of it.
Yeah. So, and then what happened after that? So you guys were arguing.
I'm sure you've seen videos and stuff.
I'm trying to get your perspective because it's not fair for me to only get one side of the story when there are at least two sides to the story.
I don't know my side. I'm sick of. I was for so long a stay-at-home mom, living in his shadow, and I finally just am becoming.
Okay, stay right here for just 1 second, okay? I want to hear what you have to say, but give me 1 minute, okay? Okay, so like I said, there are at least two sides to every story, right? And it's not fair for me to only have one person's side, okay? I understand you guys have ongoing issues.
Can you tell me what's going on after this?
I am investigating a domestic violence incident. That's what's going on. Okay? And what's happening right this moment is I'm trying to get your side. Okay?
I don't know. I don't really have a side. There's nowhere I can go. He's trying to kick me out of our house. I cannot leave. There's nowhere for me to go.
Okay.
Clearly, she was trying to divert attention away from her role in the altercation. She believed that by creating confusion, she could escape the consequences of her actions. However, instead of making things easier for her, her inconsistent statements only complicate the situation. Despite her attempts to mislead the officer remained calm and professional. He allowed her to speak for as long as needed, but carefully noted everything she said. As the woman spoke, she eventually admitted custody. This added a sensitive and emotional layer to the case, which made the situation more complex.
Now, he said you have, like, friends in the area. I'm not kicking you out of your house, just to be clear.
I'm talking to the police officer. Mom, I know. I'm talking to the police officer. Can he has friends too. We both have friends.
Again, I'm not taking sides.
I know.
But...
I don't have anywhere to go.
Okay.
I have family that live on the West Coast in California and Nevada.
Okay. So you guys are arguing, okay? And is this how it usually goes? You guys argue and then it escalates?
No. I mean, we'll argue, but we're quick to get over it. It's just, I see your prior service. I'm military as well. I'm a reservist. I had a drill weekend. I just graduated the Drill Sergeant Academy in November. And from day one, I'm sure you know, what were you?
This is actually law enforcement, but...
Okay, well, yeah. Day one, when day zero, I'm sure you've seen shark attacks and stuff. Yeah. We had, from day one, when I was at the academy, he fought with me. Every day. He doesn't like when I leave because of a history that we have. Right. When I leave for military. So...
And that's got to be super stressful, too.
Yes. I had my drill weekend this weekend. And I stay on FaceTime with him. I share my location. I answer all his calls and all his text messages in a timely manner that he would like. And I was at the gym, and I wasn't answering them fast enough for him.
When were you not answering?
Saturday.
Fast enough.
Saturday.
Okay, Saturday.
And I'm like, he was at a funeral, so I knew that we weren't going to be really talking on the phone anyways. And he's calling and calling and calling, and I answer, and he hangs up, and he's like, check your text messages, and then hangs up again. And I see I wasn't responding to his text messages and answering his questions, which was, are you off for the day? And I said, yes, I am. Everything okay? What's going on? And he's just like, why aren't you answering my text messages? You're leaving me undelivered. I don't know what reset the phones did, because his phone did the same reset. The red receipts are not on anymore. Okay. And like the sound changed for our phones for like ringtones and stuff. For some reason, it was a weird reset. Maybe other stuff happened, but those are the two that happened to both of our phones. Okay. So I don't know why my red receipts were off. His are off too now. And so he was mad that my red receipts were off. And so still stayed on FaceTime with him, stayed on video because he wants me to FaceTime him 24/7 when I'm away from him. And I was on FaceTime with him, but it just still wasn't good enough for him. And so it just started an argument from that day, from that moment, around 4 o'clock.
On Saturday?
On Saturday.
Okay.
Until midnight. He was saying he was going to himself. He had my kids with him. I was gone. And I just, he's loco.
Yeah.
And so we argued that entire night, and I'm just like, you know what, I can't do this. One of my drill sergeant leaders from the academy, we follow each other on social media. He swears that just because we're friends on social media, that I'm and it's not the case at all. And I tell him, because he's so crazy, and he reaches out to every single guy that likes a picture on my social media, like, what are you doing? What are your intentions with my wife? Why are you guys friends? Tell me, like, he's crazy.
Yeah.
And so I tell him, if you think that, like, reach out to all these people. At the end of the day, I'm a reservist. That drill sergeant leader is a reservist. He has a lot of connections. Who knows the networking that he and I can do?
Not bad. You just attention whore just like the rest of them. Got a whole good nigga, man. And you worrying about social media. Nigga, the drill sergeant probably drilling you. Real talk, man. Talking about that. Man, I wish the hell, man. Come on, man. This shit is like, and then the police lady over there, and what else? And she, breathe.
In the future.
Right. So you can't have any male friends.
He doesn't I cannot have male friends. He does not understand that. And so.
No.
After carefully collecting all the information, the officer made his decision. The man's video evidence and the woman's inconsistent statements left little doubt that the woman had been involved in the altercation. The officer determined that despite her efforts to avoid responsibility, she was the primary suspect. He had no choice but to act and ensure that she was held accountable for her actions. When the officer moved to arrest the woman, she resisted.
I mean, if the answer is yes, I want to hear the because.
You want to hear
it's not right.
bullshit.
No reason why.
And put the
I mean, I'm
cuffs
not
on
justifying it, but at the same time, you can only be pushed so far. Did you just lose your cool? You said in the past you've been able to walk away.
I've tried a couple of times until he made it to where I wouldn't be able to.
Okay. And
take my
were you?
keys.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, he's done it. I've been able to walk, but I have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
My friends have spouses, their own lives. Like,
Yeah.
I have nowhere to go.
So you feel trapped.
Of course.
Did you feel trapped today?
It's not even that I felt trapped today. It was just like, I hate that he wants to get the last word, and I don't care about letting him. It's not about getting the last word or not. It's just about him telling me, him always threatening me with the children or with just life,
Yeah.
finances and stuff.
Did he do that today?
Of course.
What specifically did he threaten you with?
That he was going to ruin my military career. That he was going to, which he's done already in the past, contacted my chain of command before, that he was going to mess up my career, mess up the guys' careers that follow me in like my Instagram stories and my posts.
Yeah.
And I'm not sexualized or anything on social media.
Right. So, assuming it did get physical today, what happened just prior to it getting physical?
I just want him to know that I'm not going to continue to live in fear of him. I'm not afraid of him. I'm sick of him thinking that I am going to live in fear of him.
So you just wanted to show him that you're not scared of him. Okay. And that's why you put your hands on him?
Can you just tell me what's going to happen?
Well, I have to finish investigating.
You going to
What
the
was
cool
alleged.
off tank. That's
Okay.
where you going.
And then we'll make that determination. I'm not trying to like play mind games with you or dance around things, but at the same time, I'm not going to tell you something that's not going to happen. Okay? So hang out right here for just a minute. Let me talk to my partner over here, okay? So what's your plan for going forward in this relationship?
I've been asking for divorce for 2 years, but he got
What stops you from filing?
money. I've been contacting people all morning. I had a feeling he would do something like this.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I don't even know the first steps. I mean, I don't have support. I don't have family. I don't have anything.
Okay. I'm going to have you step down here, okay? Put your phone down. Turn around and put your hand behind your back. Right now you're under arrest for simple battery under the Domestic Violence Act, okay?
The woman was formally charged. She was brought before a court and charged with 2 counts of simple battery in connection.
There you have it. The female officer didn't even want to lock her up, man. Dude was sitting over there like, man, hurry up talking to her. Nigga, these cuffs getting restless, man. Straight up, like, what? She really was worrying about what was going on. Like, she wasn't worrying about the assault part. She was worrying about who's calling who and how you feeling. Man, nah, she put her hands on the nigga. She deserved to go to the cool-off tank, man. And straight up, man. Ain't no sympathy for that hoe. She want attention. She gonna get it. Got everything going for yourself, and here you go. You worrying about a drill sergeant. Yeah, he knocking her back out, man. Just like the rest of them that say, he's only just a friend. Yeah, a nigga. In the meantime, trust these motherfuckers, man. It is what it is. Subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all know what it is with me, man. It's 1942, man. And I'll be back at y'all. I'm out.